Here's the one that took up your picture over there. Why?
Oh.
You see, they think say, oh, from Munchie, they one platform, 200 liberators go come watch. I've used them a look.
So which one?
Them shit ups.
I don't want to run from St. Kitts because nobody infect the players.
Him same one.
Yeah, man. You think I'll come over there? You think I'm going to end my life and come over there?
Yeah, I feel
you think I'm going to end my life and come over there?
That look views because now one for them platform then dead like a deadwood.
You think I'm going to end my life and come over there, man? You don't look funny because he can't talk wireless St. Kitts, you know.
When you see them a big money and we claim to and here and they'll do attack them to people. Here I say to you and Chuck, you can't tell him nothing about politics because I grew up in a political home. And talk so much nonsense and be
I don't know nothing about politics, you don't know about the Constitution.
Yeah, you don't know about politics either too.
You never know about the Constitution. I'm going to ask about why we say Mark Gordon now come to the table. Why we say that. After we explain to him, so the Constitution say both sides have to talk. Both sides have to talk. One person can't just take it and go do nothing. So because it put in the Constitution say both sides have to talk. If they don't agree, then they go to the to the vote.
I see them. I
tell him.
I can't talk about info. Look here, Munchie, info. No, me can't say anything about info. Uno can't make info and Munchie are not other labor right and no labor right war. If we kick off and we own. No pain.
Let me tell them already.
In the comment section, can't say nothing. We can set we up for cuss one another like how we see no cuss one another like dog, kind of thief money and collect people money. And appear thief on a thief and mix up with money. We never have money mix up and cuss one another like a dog. Anytime when you see we are cuss over here, we are cuss because a party business, nothing else. We don't have no money and no mix up and no batty mix up and no all that nastiness mix up like a one.
And a self-fraud business and a piece up self-business and not with them cuss about.
This a fake account like yeah, look something for info. Info we drink with the compare. Remember say info go drink PNP free compare and then con deal with no case. Yeah. Remember say info go drink a free compare and then come but deal with no case over here. So no can stay there. Talk about file. Info na labor right file cause every labor right no say info mouth boss. But uno ever look gossiping, info no fi deal with no case.
And sell them what they want and tell them what they want.
What you mean? Full up a story and make you full up in car or gas.
Of course,
and send you 50 US and buy phone card on the dark shit.
Exactly.
But info.
You know what they from morning then I mean box me never look on them because
sweet kids.
They must not say
hello my darling, how are you?
You think you can make no labor right cause? No fool like. But I would me can't tell Munchie and Chuck what you do, you know. But I would not recommend you to do it. Make them go away with them dead platform. All of them platform dead.
Somebody said with the cases, somebody said because of money erratic and mash up.
All of them, remember saying that brown paper bag
scandal. It was enough money. It wasn't even enough money. It was a little bit of money.
Yeah,
it was a little bit of money. It was about $1,000. Not enough money.
$7,000 is missing a paper. $7,000 is missing a paper bag.
I said 100. Only a little bit of money. And then remember this one here, they over 1,000, little over 1,000. I don't know, not much.
$1,000.
Not much at all.
I don't one name when I say TV.
A lunch money, people and stuff. I don't even know much.
When name to Paul?
The one we call Flitter's face.
Yes,
face.
That crush of face.
When he call himself, he always cuss himself because himself him cuss.
Hey, this really chat nice.
Oh, Jamaica call us a long time. I don't see him.
Oh God.
Are you still there? I don't know. I don't watch YouTube again on TikTok.
Yeah. Daniel have 35 people listen to info video. And that's them problem, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's them problem. Then get over 20 and 30 people. You see, so then not keep no live.
And we don't want to come over there.
Right, they want. And especially Munchie, because they know say Munchie have loyal following.
And they know say me walk road.
Right.
Yeah. No, when them look up, Munchie, when them look up and say I have 297, 98. They say Jesus Christ. I have to come over here, so when them come, is that them try to change the narrative and try to dictate the discussion.
Andrea, leave them case. Right now, when you go by YouTube, Paul, when you watch me YouTube, every channel them attack out Andre say PNP is not a loving environment.
But it's not like Mattel, because we could have tell him that. That is why they get rid of Portia.
Yeah, with them.
No, but it is fine. Somebody can't type it in my second phone.
45 minutes, what a time. Andre gonna tear down. Andre say, them a look yes man. And he make no fool lead him.
Yes. Exactly. We could have tell him that because Mark Golding don't want no bright people around him, Kizzy. And Mark Golding belittle everybody around him. No matter how the spokesperson come out with that story, Mark Golding come out with a different story. You know, work together with film people and my film where are the highway. That is why my Andre could agree. Because Andre is an independent thinker, plus he's an economist, plus him thinking bright and he's smart. Mark Golding don't want him.
Munchie in a year, so them blacklist him.
Yes.
They tell him say figure parliament go talk about GCT and him go talk about SCT.
Yes.
I said no G Roddy. I just sexual deal with no G.
He said him the thing say when it goes a collective effort and everybody put and three things say the top economists over there.
Yes.
When he put two he said then deal with him case.
Yeah man, squeeze the balls, man.
That's when he did I said it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to keep back a friend for the next election. I want to keep him. We'll want to keep him.
Him not run back. He don't do it for
no, I'm not do that, but I want to make it stay there.
He was there. I saw them do Damien Crawford too, you know. Remember Damien Crawford run come out and talk about how them are going to have a little money to the education tax. And then Mark come out and said, no, we never tell Damien that. Damien has speak fees.
Every time they want them out over there, then get buff back down.
Every time.
All of them are young people. Look at Crystal. When they see a bright young starlet coming up.
See, I call him name, you know. I even say, mess up himself in a different foreign island.
Oh.
Him call my name say I call him name.
Who's your Brian?
None of them no make no sense.
I ain't gonna find my name first.
2%.
And them call me name first because they don't call me name and tag me, we don't call for their name too. So them call me name first. But look here now, you know, say over PNP, no, we know kids. So if you look on a bunch of PNP over there, you know, none of them not progress on the mark, you know. None of them not progress on the mark.
Make one. One name Mark before election in did brown. After election in burn up and black and then he couldn't get no money to buy bleaching cream in cause Mark going like that.
Yeah, because the candidate used to give him money because the entire run for behind the candidate and the candidate think he might win. You see, if Andrew go up there and kick away candidate for the candidate stop feeding him and have their yard sit down so he can't buy bleaching cream.
When
the candidate the confidence him and winning
Rusty say see me in the town and when he see somebody and he might say, well, I know that somebody black like a tie and could never believe I see him brown in Mark that. He never recognize him, can't afford him bleaching cream now.
Yeah. Must so
asking if you want to see the article where Mr. Vaz writing at the Observer from the
think Observer right there.
Yeah, in
oh my God, I'm gonna look for it like Glee in a wrong place. Me I look is it?
Yeah, man, Observer.
Yeah, look for it, you know, but me I say wrong place. Me I look.
We know response for what them want say.
Beautiful article. Beautiful, wonderful article.
Oh my God,
Labour Party member from top to bottom, from the whole to the new band,
guys.
Right behind Andrew Wellness.
Let me tell them one day.
One leader we have.
One leader we have, and we not apologize. So anybody want to make video and cost the land dead?
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker. Chavi has been in the box for quite a while.
You can't talk, man. Remember, say my platform, you can't talk into no one, I mean, matter, you know. We can't get into
good me and see, you know, because Munchie me send a request from excellent the day here. Can he be the one chopping the head, you know? Can be him a try pass in place, you know. You understand me?
Makes sense. I don't know where
No
Munchie
sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. But you don't know anything but they listen.
They start charge for use the Observer app now.
All of them, brother.
All of them, I put everything there on paywall.
Yeah. Me also drive for years. Me use a bike cleaner. I'm start bike now long.
We go find the school thing and say a lie, I'm telling you.
They were excellent. We don't know that. You know, got school in the 90s and 2000s. All we know. All we know say in a PG, if you cannot afford to pay school fee, principal call you up in a general devotion in front of the whole school and put your thumb up in front of and when you done then give your paper and send it home to your parents.
Exactly. We don't wake
PJ change the name from user fee to cast and
I still collect.
Cash sharing.
Every picnic in a Jamaica we got school during the 90s and 2000, and we never get a relief till 2007 when Bruce Golding come in. Bruce Golding changed it. Every picnic, we say if you're poor, you shame a school, you make sure you miss devotion when you know your parents not paying the school fee. And if you not got devotion by time class start, then come take you to class. At that
sometimes they come to class, come give you the letter when they handshake me for dear friend them.
In front of everybody know you not pay a school fee. So used to go. And when people graduate, them the time that they not have no job opportunity, no, they will nowhere. None.
I want to clarify something where man box name the PMP man. I want to clarify something. Yeah, Jeffrey.
In the end, just now come back up in there, man.
Yeah, all right. So in try to skillfully blame the JLP and the PMP over the Cuban program. I just want to give some clarification. I just want to give some to the people that it's a 50-year-old program, you know. Can you imagine? 50 years ago, I had a big old boy at high school, you know. I used to read Glean in a library and I read up all kind of stuff and I listen news. I mean, I just recently know what happened to the Cuban program, you know. So it was started by, well, first of all, Michael Manley came to popularity initially as a trade unionist, you know, not as a politician. He joined politics because of his trade union work, right? So Michael Manley is a trade unionist. And Michael Manley was the prime minister at the time that this terrible contract was signed with him and enslaved the Cuban them. Right. When Siaga won 1980, October, the same night when he was doing his acceptance speech, he voted the Cuban ambassador and closed the Cuban embassy. So the program was not in commission for the 8+ years that Siaga was there. It was after the PMP won 1989 that they brought it back. Remember now, they were in power for 18 years and 7 months straight. The JLP came in 2007 for 4 years. 4 years the PMP set up with that kind of dishonest MOU and turn over Bruce Golding. So the program, they could have missed the program in that 4 years. They could have missed the details of the program rather, the details of it. And now, Andrew came back 2016 and it come to light now. And this is the government, which is always cleaning up the PMP messing up. All kind of mess the PMP create. This government always clear it up. The PMP left $1 billion street light bill pan this government and they pay it up. $9 billion for street lights. Then left 2016 give it. And this government pay it up. I hope that makes sense. They left in a Cornwall Regional Hospital mess and we are cleaning up that too. And so all part of something.
7, not 9, 7.
Tri-Bridge mess. PMP left in and we are cleaning it up. Yes. So I can't mess left the country now and we are cleaning it up. So don't make them come here. Come give the impression like it's a JLP and PMP mess. A PMP scandal, a 50-year massive PMP scandal just come to light now. Another scandal that they racked up in opposition. They have been racking up several scandals in opposition. And this is one of them, yes.
You know what was disappointing and what happened is when Dr. Tufton did that interview with Cliff. Yeah. When they were asking when did the government know about this?
When they found out.
When they found out. And I mean, I agree with Tufton not to answer that question because
that can't answer. That can't answer.
Recently on my live. I said it recently on my live that we as a people, we keep on demanding transparency from the government. And we think that transparency is good, but transparency not good enough everything. Because the fact of the matter is you have to protect sometimes your diplomatic partners, and what is said behind closed doors in negotiations, you can't share that with public all the time.
No, not everything. Not everything.
Not everything can be shared.
I agree.
So I agreed with not answering and not giving the details to certain questions because, as the Prime Minister said, they are still on the table. They are still open to negotiating with the Cubans, and they would still like to have a relationship with the Cubans. If you go do the tit for tat like what Cuba tried to do when they tried to throw the Jamaican government under the bus, if they play that game with them, then the relationship and it would just gone completely destroyed. We're not interested in that because we now see enemies with the closest neighbors. And we now have nothing against the Cuban people, but then government have to come to the negotiation table and willing to compromise and put forward good policies that you can work, that is beneficial to both countries. But you cannot come and want with it do a favor for you, because a lot of Jamaicans were pretending and acting as if over the last 50 years, then the Cubans were coming to Jamaica free to come serve Jamaica free, and not no go so.
That is how they make it look easy. That is how some people make it look.
Correct. A lot of people make it look like, oh, the Cubans always, it was never free. It was never free.
It's
even the school, even the school level, them answer them. Even the school level, them answer them building kids. They never fund the school level. No, I just technical support and give. And the Jamaican government for the school.
Thank you very much. Excellent vibes. This is the thing. A lot of Jamaica. That is the type of transparency where we need. That part there, the country need to know and be clear on those facts. But what happening in negotiations, or if the government make a blunder in certain things, for example, when the PNP shit and leffy, the JLP have to clean you up. Sometimes they can't even talk. Because when you discover this scandal during your time, it make you look like your government make the mistake.
And talking about scandal, you know, it seems to me that the program was a Nema food program, eat a food program, you know. One of the PMP eat a food program.
And I think it was truly so. It was truly so.
Eat a food program.
But we know how the PNP got to work already.
Yeah, anything with them not benefit. And that come from the 1970s.
I am going to make an allegation right now. Yeah. Remember now, so they did have them big brigadista program and Wolipa PMP, all them criminal run Ghana, Cuba, Ghana. God, all we know say they need to mind them over there. All the criminal them run gone over there. We don't know if that never under guys. If you mind some of them live at Cuba till the day then dead.
And two of them in particular, two of the most wanted one them Grunberg reported father. They were there for 10 years, you know.
Yes.
And we'll get them for 10 years and then come back out after
we don't know they live lavish pan Jamaican money, taxpayers money over in Cuba.
Yeah, man, I hear Joshua.
Yes, Joshua, I hear you.
All right, so you made an allegation a while ago, and I want to add to it. And Connecting is already aware. When was this program formed? You remember? The year
1976. The Cuban program?
No. Yeah, I wanted Kizzy to respond, but you already did.
Yeah, man, 1976.
What happened 2 years before that? You remember?
Joshua, me never born in time, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry, because you sound like you're a big man, so sometimes I
never born in time, Joshua. Oh God.
True, sometimes you sound like you're. True, sometimes you sound like you're a big man.
Yes, I'm taking big man business for me a long time, but that means I know what going. We don't know what going them the time there. Never born yet.
So. Michael Manley got the country in 1972, and 2 years later, the country was totally broke.
Bankrupt.
We couldn't even feed ourselves, and it's not rumor. We couldn't even feed ourselves. So what happened is that
give away all of the money. Give away all of the money.
Right. But in addition to that, Cuba had to be sending food to us. Some steel food sometimes.
Sardine and milk kind of something. Remember I milk them?
Sardine, milk.
The milk them tick.
Joshua, remember when we go in Flanker school and send some yellow milk powder?
Right.
Yes. If we eat it, we can't stay in a class.
because we dark up the class afterwards. Yes.
They can't tell me.
You're
talking like a joke in a man.
Right.
You're talking like a joke.
No, it's not joke. Marcia and myself went to school together, so we remember them days.
The ball got the soya bean with it, yeah? Remember that?
Right. But
rough
the
ball got come from them.
No, the ball got never come from
get
them.
some rough corny, frowsy.
Yeah, Camille and something.
Right. I remember when milk started come by the thick, extra thick and brown. Right. Now what happened? Because Cuba was sending money to us. And this is a view I'm positing that I want you guys to look into. Cuba had to find somewhere to get that money from to send to us to help its friend down here. So when they send a nurse to us, we send back money to them. So because remember Cuba was facing embargo already, you know, from the rest of the West.
From 1959.
Right? So
1959.
So this money that we were sending back was really to fund the Cuban regime and to support the Cuban economy, right? So all of them think that we were supposedly getting free, they were not free.
Like the Ozimati the Ozimati school where they come here, come talk about them bill 70 start from 76. Let me tell you, you see between 76 is where the most devastated part destroy Jamaica. You see them when they take out the junglies them and give them CB 200 and the S90 skank and them back and Manly start draft about him get this rod of correction. At this so them destroy, and then it's 1977 when David Court take away 11 million. Also come Jamaica
run over the country NIR.
Yes, you understand me. So I tell you, say sometimes when these corruption nasty dirty PMP them man, me I tell you brother, when them you see the brother a while ago him attack and him talk about him is a Jamaican. You see when you hit them with the truth, the first thing them talk about now, them is a Jamaican,
PNP are only Jamaican when it's going to implicate.
Up until now, we not answer your question, and I keep on typing it in the chat. Say Madam Speaker, making answer your question. Up until now, we not answer it. He want to change the argument every minute.
And talk about him as a Jamaican.
I come and talk about both of them is and people are come talk about you did see them. We're so ashamed for the first time in our life. We're ashamed to be Jamaicans. How could they be doing that to the Cubans? I'm ashamed. All I don't think them. I said that.
But Kizzy, that Cuba did one.
Because a fool no government did do them the kind of bandul and corrupt.
Kizzy, thank God for America. Because Americans see what Cuba did that the way Michael Manley did one for do, and America decides, well, there's no way under them dead body them are gonna make it happen to the Jamaica. You understand me? Because Castro did one for Michael Manley for go and put in the same struggle with them in right now. Communists.
Joshua, you know, see, since me get big, me remember when Castro come to Jamaica and then bring him come and Montego be Army Simpson, that pilot pitchy head woman, pack we up here, go down and go sing about Jamaica, land of beauty. Me never forget.
Me remember, Marsha. It's so funny, but me remember.
When we go down there, go sing about Jamaica, land of beauty. One whole choir we. Hey, you see them?
Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown was a choir master and I used to sing on that choir.
Yeah, Pona fly.
Auntie Marcia, yes, when Castro did come, yes, Castro security detail if you run on the road, like run back at the car because they could drive in there with him.
Of course, that is so true. We lined up in a hot sun.
Help Fidel Castro to get rid of Batista in Cuba.
You know, I don't think Jamaicans, and this is why we have to keep at it, really know the true Michael Manley. Right? So when we talk, it's not out of malice. We are trying to educate people about the real Michael Manley.
Joshua, we know him. We are in Picnia, we know him. I never forgot what happened.
With Mr. Roy, that's true.
Up until today, they traumatized me.
Of course.
Never forget.
Well, at the same thing, Nasty Mark Golden did want to come do. I thought about say him I go take junglist them all give him a hand. Because if him could if him did have enough money, if him did have enough money, if him never reached to get no power to really do that. Figure them. So thank God did give us a blight that Labour Party did in a power. You understand me? Yeah.
He could never do it. The labor right them that used to be in the 60s, the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, and the 90s are different labor right now. In the 20s. Remember me tell you that. A different labor right.
Come I tell you,
fool now.
Even myself, because me I tell you, say, me remember in 1972 when me I tell you in my little community, I pay PMP. When Mr. Siaga passed through, them time that we used to say high up in our 76 election. Yep. And me I tell you, say, when Mr. Siaga come, and me the only little boy in our community come out and I say high up. You see all the little nasty dirty PMP them where the whole of the community them in my local community, Western St. Mary. Big up Bobby Montague. If you come really turn it around and make labor right, understand it.
Outlaw, I up, man.
Well, I will show
show labor right now.
Yeah.
I put it back in the days.
Yes, I up. You know, labor right.
That time we
Tina Times. Come here, girl.
Them used to say power. Them used to say power
and we say high up.
Jesus. Come here, Tina.
Somebody's asked me to find the article. The article you see no look. Did you find it?
It's on the paywall, me love it. They ain't paywall, I mean I pay for what read.
Yes, I remember saying that with you.
Me go look and it said $3.99 or something like that. Me put on the thing fast. I'm not paying for watching.
Looking at what I labor right.
Munchie. And then Mr. Siaga come with the other one we said deliverance. A deliverance save we no man. The Bible we have to go for the Bible in 1980. Deliverance.
But outlaw.
When the play go around with it and the tail of it and it mark deliverance.
Deliverance is near because there's nothing could have saved Jamaica besides deliverance.
But outlaw, when you said thank God for the US, I'm not going to deny it, but you have Jamaica owe Mr. Siaga debt of gratitude.
Yes, man, definitely, man.
Without that doubt, Bridget, without that doubt.
That's why
you know why they analyze the people why you went died?
Yeah, because they were all saying the same thing and PNP
and they were singing the deliverance song. Palms of victory, bells of freedom, deliverance is near.
Yes.
And they fire them out.
Yeah, man.
153 elderly women, some of whom were bedridden. And then people contact Michael should have prison. Prison should have dead.
Yeah. Michael was a cruel man. Cruel man.
Lord Jesus.
Right? Hey, Marcia, them time they're my entire family and they still are. Our comrades, you know, them time they know. And I worship Michael. Worship him.
Me say my brother right now, me I tell
him. Me no know of my mother and father ever vote. Never. My mother no dealing in politics. And me alone. 1980 changed everything.
Of course.
When me see what happened 1980 in front of me eye, me they come from school, me and my little sister. Underneath the bed, me go sleep till the next morning. You see the next morning when we wake.
Traumatized.
The amount of house what get fire bomb burn down.
Hey, you know some here just attack you all the way.
Yeah.
Me they tell you.
Just tell me all the way, you know.
Me say, underneath the bed, me sleep. Me and my little sister sleep underneath the bed.
So you're just a schoolmate?
Of course.
Yeah, we went to school together.
I was coming from school when they were.
Yes, you're not good with the lie, man. Because somebody know who grew up with you. I got same school, who experienced the same thing.
Me say we they come from school, what the teacher them over school because he was coming to a parade and he was touring the communities. And the buses and all of the cars them and people on bike. Everything they come through. That time they used to wear red.
Yes.
It's correct.
Yes.
That color was red. That is correct.
I will never ever forget that. And when they come from school, the Friday evening, school over early. And just as me reach on the little grader illness up, the one Rasta boy jump off of one of the bus and say, power our shower, something like that he said to the man. And before the man said nothing, chop out the man foot the jump.
Watch it.
Over. We are speaking, we start run and ball.
Yeah.
Never forget. Never forget.
But can you imagine a 40 years ago that time, 46 years ago that time, I still remember vividly like I yesterday?
I'm telling you, it traumatized me.
You can't forget that connecting. You can't
That's
forget that.
How do you mean, Mr. Study talk about, you know? But in an election, she when me tell her somebody they couldn't go vote here.
Right in front of the prime minister that.
Right in front of Manny.
Right in front of the prime minister.
The convoy they go on in the front of the car. Right in front of him. He didn't even come out and say anything or stop. Me never forget. Me run me when my little sister and I when me they run. My little sister fall down and me they drag her. And run home. Me no forget.
But you see, what Mr. Siaga, they want paint all the time as evil.
I never forget.
But Kizzy, that's what they do, you know. They accuse the opponent of what they do. See if they do, I accuse the opponent of.
And they say today. Look here, and when I saw that, I made up in my mind, say if me fi vote, me not give them for me vote. And the first time I vote in my life, I voted for Kenneth Dr. Barr. He was the first person I voted for.
Big up Dr. Barr, man. They're on the great Dr. Kenneth Barr, man. Big him up, man.
Yeah, music in your background.
Dr. Kenneth Barr, Miss Gilmore, Miss Mavis Gilmore, brother.
He was the first person I voted for. Even the other people, they go down to go vote, and they tell me sister, he said, where you got Jamaica from? Me say,
one Dr. Barr.
No good down there because members say they love war. Me say they go have to kill me now. Me say at 1 p.m. Me say.
Yeah, man.
1 p.m.
You know what Mandela did 1980? You know what Michael Mann did 1980? He started the election campaign from February 1980. And the election date was the 30th of October 1980. He had full months. 8+ months a campaign. I think his motive was to try and destabilize the country, drive fear in the people so that the people don't come out and
vote.
But
everybody that did feel hungry. It was so bad.
Backfire upon him, you know?
Yes, it was so bad.
1 to 9.
Let me tell you. It was so bad, my brother. Everybody have enough. Because when you have to go, the shop them, and you go say, sell me a pound of caramel, then say you have to buy Panadol. You understand me? And you can't get a pound of caramel. See effects.
You can imagine your man got shop go buy flour and just.
You have to buy a pack. You have to buy a pack of see effects.
Connecting and Joshua. Is
Yes.
Michael Manley not the only leader of any political party that Jamaica
He
will
talked Tina
invest in?
times to me because you know want to listen to me.
Let me hear what
Hold
Kizzy
on.
said.
I never heard what Cliff said because Munch was talking.
I am asking if I know Michael Manley are the only leader who ever losing seat.
Yes,
Well,
he lost his
He was
seat.
the only
Yes, that's why Mr. Siaga go give him
Losing
back the
seat.
seat.
Mr.
Hold on,
Siaga
hold on,
shouldn't be
hold on,
helping.
man. Hold on, man. Mr. Siaga is Siaga, the original chess player, you know. So you can see that, you know. The original chess player, that, you know. You know who would become the opposition leader if Michael the losing seat?
PJ.
No,
DK Duncan.
DK.
Yeah. So that's why I'm giving
Jamaica-
back.
and
Yeah,
Jamaica-
guys.
and
That's what
Jamaica
you
could not have afforded that DK.
brother.
Jamaica could never have afforded
You think
that
Michael
DK
bad?
Duncan.
You think Michael bad? You want to check out DK?
Yeah, man. And then that DK the wicked man. DK
So it was a skillful move to make.
Him a way name there.
But
DK Trevor Monroe.
DK was a menace to society.
Them bad man, Dudley
A
Thompson.
whole heap of them, man. Carl Roshan Thompson, one named Rhyme again.
Yeah, man, of serious,
A whole
them
heap of them.
serious man, them man there.
And easy people them there.
connecting. That the man did lose his seat as well, too, you know.
Eh?
That the man lost his seat as well, too, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, in the I think in the late 50s, early 60s, last seat in the
1959.
election.
I'm 62. I'm
Right.
62.
You lose against Shearer.
Manley, but during the father Manley time, I never prime minister, did premier.
Premier, yes.
I did
Right.
premier.
Nonetheless, he lost his seat in an election, and it split the party in terms of the leadership because he was the leader. of the
Maybe that's
party.
how Michael emerged.
No. Somebody else has to assume the position of leader within the parliament.
Yeah.
He lost his seat.
Okay.
Right.
I was in Michael Manley constituency in 1980, you know. I voted against him in 1980. As a matter of fact, as a PMP, I voted against him. I mean, a PMP. You can imagine?
All me know. If there's nothing else I glad for and I give thanks for, September 3rd,
Lord have mercy.
2025.
5.
When me see Jamaica Labour Party gain the prime ministership, me say thank you, Jesus.
God good, yeah, man.
You see this a hurricane when go come.
Huh?
Hey, hi, sir. But you know what? We were praying.
In some ways, we can't change it, but you see, to me, it's like, you see, Westmoreland people,
Yes.
Me den tandere.
That's why we now look at them. And that is why
God assure them.
And that is why, Kizzy, we hear some labor rights in the division, in the constituency, then when I have no MP, a complaint say, oh, up your PNP, then say I get help and about PNP, then say, pray I take picture with. And I said to those labor rights, say, uno have peace of fire and uno na look good. Uno notice daytime can be put on the everywhere when have a town and gone down Westmoreland and sit down. If them down there, and me know we get vote down at Westmoreland, me not deny that because the PNP down there, but labor right down there. And them figure go about them business and get themselves assessed, to get themselves on the system. They can't depend on the people from the ministry alone to come down there to do it. And that's why they for them
they're at the front of every line. Because they know it now come to them. So they're supposed to be at the front of any line or every line.
So them a ball like a hell. Cause say, be your PNP, I get help down a Westmoreland, and be your PNP, I get help. So I say, where's the labor right? Where is the person who on the ground to make sure say, round this our labor right area, go around this, go do assessment, go around this, go this and that. Where the people that went up on the ground down there? Nobody. So I say, I be your PNP.
Let me tell you something. You see, when you come on to we live in a time now where everybody have TikTok and everybody have social media. Comrades shameless when them are beg and then beg and get and say they not get none. If labor right have them party in a power and in need and want to sit down and think say because them party in a power people are gonna call look for them at their yard or wherever their house blow we will find their zinc and carry come put back. They make a sad mistake. Turn on the phone and talk and ask for no need. Just like me see some man doing cool. The man collect over $1 million. One of the largest payout, and the man still gone on news go say no get no help.
Yes. The man say the minister they want more help on the minister. And I want to tell you so when Fly Green push back and say the man get help, the man say no go so you stay there. And that's a typical PNP.
That's why you have to take Colonel have to take picture with them.
And that's why Colonel have all of their name on database when they say they don't get no help.
Yes, of course. We love that.
Like Colonel have their name for release it when they say they don't get no help. So we know them a liar. We know them a liar, but the labor right them will not get the help, Kizzy. Colonel can't give them nothing without the paperwork, you know. Colonel can't call you, Kizzy, and say, Kizzy, me say, oh, that blow off $500,000. He would have been in trouble.
But we tell all of them with the process. They know whether, you know, there is no corners to cut because
long time we tell them from the election, from the start.
You see one go say the government corrupt. When audit done and they say money, you're not remember say you get 10,000 and 5,000 back on that table. Right?
Exactly.
They will come cost and say the whole of them are thief and the whole of them are liar. Do the right thing. The next thing you see, currently me see whole heap of Americans are do it, me see whole heap of Europeans are do it. I don't know about nobody else, but a lot of people across the world right now who have basement, I pack them basement, stockpile if anything. And the one thing I see them talk about is a to-go bag. People are prepare and a practice prepare a to-go bag in case of emergency, any farmer emergency. All over me see people are do it. I don't know if anybody else are do it.
Me they do it. Me they do it.
I have been telling my friends who live on this side of the world to do it because I know that the time is coming. In fact, I spoke to my brother just last week and I said to him, make sure that you get a sneaker ready and knapsack with water and a tent, you know, and all of them. Just in case you have to move.
Sleeping bag, I want 4 or 5 sort of underwear and toothpaste and them something.
You don't need 4, you need 2. Take off one and wash the other one and then put on the other.
You put it in a plastic bag and put it in your bag. You have to have a to-go bag right now, anywhere in the world.
Yeah, man. Because some serious thing going on, you know.
The documents in a one place, one place properly secure.
Me try put everything. I got this vision 2 years ago. And me tell me family, me to go back.
Yes, man.
Up to which day? That's why I went and take care of my documents. Yes, I just came back from Jamaica.
You know,
me now
contact you see Auntie Marcia, this and that and them a place. I'll know for them we sit on a foreigner. Them are up right back at Jamaica. You know?
Right back at Jamaica.
You see all of them are the live a course and a class. Them are go
right back at Jamaica.
Them are cause tough time and a cause wellness, but move to go down there and work a breed and work take up nurse job and make them not take up the opportunities where you see where being offered to them now. Can enough of them will come back home with their nursing degree and have to go. Me know them go have to go find back road.
Yes.
Because the foreign country them now ramp right now them are push you out.
Every one of them.
Whether you have citizenship. Not just America. Look here, they just form an alliance here in Europe to have deportation camps. Here, deportation camps, and they have been offering free flights, and them offer $15,000 and $20,000, and how much $1,000 depending on how much you have in a retirement. They said if you send you back where you come from.
The England are offer £40,000.
Okay. No, for them, go like they're not hearing a much. These topics, they're not talk. But these topics, they're not talk. Well, for them, sit down at trees, about them arrangement, this arrangement, that. Stay there. Oh, no better prepare.
I wonder if they want to
come back. Me enough for them at them now come back to Jamaica.
Master, if I get a 40 grand for go back home now, you wouldn't go back home right away.
JLPE Central.
Good night.
Good evening.
JLPE Central. Everyone is great. What I want for the MP for? Maybe which area you live in? Which area? Don't tell me the district. That's the area. Which is a JLP community living? As a matter of fact,
the Iron Shore Barreton area. Right. Providence Garden and them place there.
You tell me say from the star blow up Bartlett no put foot down there.
Go on to John Dwight Irving.
Yes, hold on there. For some reason or the other, there's a lot of persons who are not here in East Central. In Central, jump the box and come back, please. Then
yeah, because he might still mute, so I don't know who he might talk with you.
I don't understand it either. So just jump and come back. Jump out of the live and come back. I make Munchie bring you back, please, because the people in the comments not hearing you either.
Yeah, go on and come back. I'm more to know if I choose to talk from the start Bartlett. But I'm not surprised in Kizzy because you know Bartlett already.
Bartlett, they're foreign. Bartlett, they're foreign. I do all of the campaign them to get people to come back.
Bartlett, I look back with people to come back.
The tourism sector, Bartlett,
that's all Bartlett.
But I don't like. I know that is Bartlett's job and that is important to Bartlett, but I don't like that of Bartlett because you have to take care of constituency.
Of course.
And I know before usually him have a good team, but I have to link audience and them to come talk what has been happening in the constituency down there, because generally Bartlett is one of them with utilizing team, right?
But
unless the team a fall and a fail, but generally them know say Bartlett and the man will come walk no ground.
Never.
Because normally you know, you usually seeing team out.
So yes,
but the team is not the problem. Bartlett they want to see, but Bartlett is never that man.
Yeah, but then once you're supposed to know the MP where you have. Bartlett is not the man with the pan no ground. I walk around and hot sun and know that.
Never. A pure white Bartlett wear it on.
Oh.
The press white linen shirt he wear. So know the thing.
So Mr. Bartlett team. I know generally I have a tight team because me could have called in team and say, hey, so and then me get it done, me get back good report, quick, excellent in a no time. So unless the team a mess up.
But another team are the problem is the people in the team. They want to see Bartlett then say.
But then you know me not interested in this want to see MP business.
That's why we don't go ask him say if they want to see Bartlett for what, because the situation where the people have not being assessed. Because you know so my time to Kizzy. That is why me and the labor, that's why me have to file out with the labor right, them and me have to keep the live today now, Kizzy. Because this is some of we labor right, Kizzy. We only want to put our green shirt and say we are labor right for this and big up ourselves. Because me telling you, say, if it was my constituency central, where Hurricane Melissa run boat and tear down our stop. I mean, was it in a Patrick division is a strong labor right division. right in my little area me live, me da put on my little shoes and walk and go look up the 10-20 house around me. And I write down their name. So especially if me know say my labor and take them picture and go right down the road office and say MP, or me text her and say MP, them a people here come look and the house stop and make sure say people come look and the house stop are self assess, but them a people here a labor right and the house stop blow. But some enough and plenty in a
Remember say me did there Jamaica when hurricane blowing and like me did there foreign. I was there. I can't say I experienced Hurricane Melissa. I was on the ground. So me know and me see and me left and me going to the area where devastated and stuff. I did my little rounds before me leave.
Yeah.
And
I saw me still know. I saw me
that's
still.
why me hear them come in a parliament. I can chat about how much damage they are Portland and this and that. Me say what a evil and wicked people. Because honest to God, if we did get the damage like the whole island, me don't know what happened to the country. Yeah. And if you have a minimal damage in a year constituency, and if you see what happened to the devastation on the other side of the island, you know, give God the grace and thanks.
And out them alone.
And no, say the resources have to go down there so for them the people because them completely devastated, but no, because no one thief, because no one say no, because no one pressure the government on start talk up in the country. Me say Munchie, you know what them a do? You have some whole comrade we never live. No, remember the comrade them they candidate talk about. So when you look up in the roof, then a sky see. Then then start walk around in the constituency and I take picture of some whole dilapidated place and
I go like a Melissa
put them like a Melissa
place.
Nothing never go so. Nothing ain't go so.
Me down
God
the
bless
other
a few
day.
little people where get one little, you know, but they never live nowhere from there.
Kissy me down the other day and me see one set of family.
See him coming back. The guys bring up back JLP Central there.
See one set of family. And remember me tell you say, the whole of them will live one place. And every one of them, they send out different something they said for them house blood on this house blood. No go so. Not a Christ thing no go so the whole of them will live one place.
Some of the people never live in a no house. They never live in a no house. They live in a some hut. They have some ply hut. Them a crap about house and then no them a come crap about we house blow down. Uno never live in a house from there. Wow.
Never live nowhere at all and we not apologize. So we never live nowhere.
Never live nowhere. We not apologize for the facts.
Very concerned.
If you need help to fix up your place, you need help to fix up your place. But don't come contact about say you are Melissa mash you up when you never Melissa never mash up. Melissa never blow where you live.
Exactly. We're very concerned, Kizzy. When after me hear the program I close, I'm still your labor right. I said they don't see nobody. Who did want to do and someone who was on a party work and a supervisor. So I realize how some labor rights take is only when things are share up them a party work and them a supervisor and them a leader. I bet next week when time gonna share labor right
and them a strong labor right and when then they a office and things are going and they have a little position like
I bet next week when the bonus share you see supervisor Kizzy.
Okay.
I bet next week when the Easter bonus share you see supervisor. And all through Melissa, you tell me say supervisor can't put on her sneakers mask and walk in the area where you're born and grow and write down some name.
The same way all them do canvas. The same way as party worker. But if they know you let me tell you, you know, you see the morning when me a drive, you see after Melissa done and me a drive through the junction, me a tell you say I was so proud of my Jamaican people because let me tell you what was the conversation. Remember, I said Dr. Don lose round there, so you know. So is it pan Juliet side start clean up instantly. And you see round in that Dr. Don where the PNP man win down there now. The people them are the labor right that month I was there copy. Must say election just done so people have on their armband, you know. Same way, you know. Are the labor right them and then you look you see you then tell we say a 2-man round there have the tractor we then you generally get the work, but they say if the MP no call him, then not come out. So
Yes.
I machiate manpower, physical manpower, 4 hours me in at the junction for.
I think in the East Rural St. Andrew, and the people them using hand power.
Me I tell you, I have videos. Me go in my pocket. And the man then use machete and one and few man with round there where then get gas oil and put in a them power saw and start cut down the place.
Alright.
So me start dipping in my pocket and start put $1,000 in a man then pocket and until them thanks because of them clean up around them.
Yeah. The labor right them. They don't wait for MP.
All right, guys.
But make a second there, East Central. I just spoke with someone from the team, and I was told that we will get an update in relation to the next move by midweek. So I'll let them know that it's they can reach out to either me or Munchi, and
from down Central, East Central, St. James.
Right.
About the people that want to say when the team saying this, sorry.
So Joshua, ask him why Mr. Bartlett not go tour.
He said he will give us update by then. He said he can't speak definitively now, but he will give us an update by then.
All right. So East Central here, Joshua reach out on your behalf.
No, Joshua not have to do that. Me know, and I like me know. Me tell it, be clear. The problem is that with me now. I have direct contact to the MP. I spoke with him yesterday morning.
Yes.
Because we had an issue and persons were calling me and I reached out to him and I delivered the message to them. But
yes,
a lot of persons, even here, the whole section, even me and Chucks, the other day that talk about it, that from South Spring side, from not South Spring side, Springmount, from the Springmount division, as them get cut off. So they have to use a alternative route. And the alternative route, I'll be honest with you, I went to a funeral and me and one driver from up the kick off cars. You see the precipice on the left hand side. If you drop off of that, if you survive, it's dangerous. So the things them have a problem with the road where they might use now.
So East Central, one of a JLP councillor?
No, that's a problem we have now.
That's the division where Bartlett lose with there?
Yeah.
But you see why I lose it? You see why I lose it?
No, no, the thing is we're losing that seat. There is some, me not going to tell you on the live now.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell me the details, essential. But if there's a situation where after this storm, every single MP when me know of Kizzy put on their sneakers and go walk and go look.
Guys, and you tell me
we beloved couldn't put on one of his sneakers on a few white shirt and go walk and go look. I don't like that, and it's after Bartlett resign, the new candidate want to get for the MP, we want to make sure so not tell them say Bartlett get away with murder, or no can't try it. That's what we tell them say. Because I don't like that. One thing I tell you about my MP, Marcy, about road, I don't have no complaint. Right now, the people have say my MP too enough. Because I wish she has me walk behind this year.
Look here, they might not see the MP often as they want to, but me I tell us, you see, we senator, if you call him all 3 o'clock at night, in the come, me can't tell anybody that. I may respect him for all of what they do. Yeah? Me stay right there, so I call him and tell him, say, sir, me here say the garbage truck no come through from when? And by the evening, garbage truck reach round where me live.
Yes.
Sir, me hear say one light down in the lane not working. He tell me say, well, JPS have hold it more. And guess me what? Before me know it up and running. And I just me stay America and call him.
Yeah, man. You see, the thing is, Marcia, the MP, them from both sides need to realize that the rosy type of politics over. Rosy type of politics is over. The people them want representation and they want people on the ground and they want people to do things to make the community better. Only the corporate them alone, no, they want a night dinner. But the labor right them want road and water infrastructure. That labor right want garbage for collect and street light panel post. Water and them pipe.
So Munchie, before me left the live, say Lambert Brown say Senator get increase.
You sure say no fake news that because a long time in 2026, Senator just get increase?
Look here.
The
Jamaica Observer. Today, Jamaica Observer, Brown wants increased stipend paid to senators. So they want increase on the last
look on the date, look on the date.
Look here, March 29, 2026. I must say 30 for me now based on me. But yesterday, March 29, 2026. That is the in the paper here that I am reading.
So what? But they got a salary increase. They got an increase after the parliamentarians got an increase. They got one too.
Opposition Senator Lambert Brown is calling for the implementation of the 2023 proposal that would have seen the stipend paid to senators
who
are not part of the executive increase to 148,000 per sitting. Senators are currently paid 53,000 per sitting. The proposed increase would have moved it up by 179%. Ironically, former Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark rescinded the proposal after objections from opposition senators who shut it down in September 2023 due to the backlash to the massive salary increase for politicians at the time.
Yes. Whoa, Father.
I love it, Nigel. I know.
You're so nice.
Nigel Clark.
We used to kiss you again to me there.
Yes. So I love you, Nigel. I never know. So it was shut down after they make noise due to the backlash to the massive salary increase for politicians at the time. A trade unionist Brown used his contributions to the debate and the appropriations bill to point out that apart from some University of the West Indies employees, only senators are yet to benefit from the reclassification exercise. I want today to make a plea on behalf of the 16 non-executive senators. I don't care what is the reason, but I believe, and I am making a call to the Minister of Finance as a trade unionist, as a senator. This is not a party call. That the non-executive senators are the only ones in the parliament who have not benefited from the compensation review, said Brown. The 5 senators who are part of the executive are cabinet ministers Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, Arbin Hill, Kamina Johnson-Smith, as well as the Minister of State Abka Fitz-Henley and Parliamentary Secretary Marlon Morgan. Jamaica has a 21-member Senate, 13 appointed by the government and 8 by the opposition. I am saying that the 16 non-executive senators, that the principle of 2008 that was conveyed in the letter from the Financial Secretary to the Clerk of Parliament in 2023 should be resent from Finance so the senators, the non-executive senators, can receive an adjustment. Brown pleaded. He said he knew the matter was a sensitive one, but noted that some senators like Charles Sinclair and Alan Bernard had to travel long distances each time the Senate meets. Both senators travel from Montego Bay, St. James to downtown Kingston for each Senate sitting. Yesterday, we were told the electricity rate going up, transportation costs going up. It's only fair that the non-executive senators should have the adjustment that was proposed, added Brown as he continued to make his case. Meanwhile, the opposition senator also made a call for the removal of the tax on the motor vehicle duty concession for public sector workers. He argued that the estimated $1.4 billion that the government expect to receive from the revenue measure is not worth squeezing the public sector workers. I am calling on the government to reinstate the position prior to this budget. 1.4 billion in the context of a 1.4 trillion budget is truly chicken feed. That's what the government found last year to buy old school buses. Why squeeze the public sector workers? Why deprive them of the full benefit? Brown asked. The changes to the duty concession take effect May 1 and are projected to raise $1.3 billion in revenue, according to Finance Minister Favour Williams. She had explained that under the proposed amendments, the 20% import duty remains payable. General consumption tax becomes payable and the special consumption tax exemption remains. She argued in a statement to Parliament on February 12 that this concession was introduced to reduce the cost of vehicle ownership, support mobility, and assist certain public sector groups in an environment that no longer exists. So, the one Lambert about out.
Yes, I hope
Yeah,
so the Senate.
They reject it 2023 and think they're not going to win the election.
Yes. No, man, they make none of that, kids. They make the rich man bunting.
Yeah.
They make the rich man bunting where have numerous assets and money galore. Convince them not to take the salary increase because they wanted to win the election. How that they lose the election now?
And having won the election, they don't take it.
Of course, they're not taking it.
Then lose the election and bunting win seat and gang and collect bigger salary. And in the in Senate now, they'd feel hungry.
Same thing, so bunting win seat and Damian win seat and gang.
If you don't like the city, if you don't like the 53,000, resign.
You can't go on.
Stop coming to the Senate. Nobody use Alan Bernard and Charles Sinclair as excuse.
Charles Sinclair and Alan Bernard. Charlie, they worry. Charlie, they make sure saying
and Alan Bernard knew what the salary was before he
accept the Senate position. So if it's too expensive for him, resign. Make Mark Golin find somebody in a town.
Yeah.
Resign. Sweet the executive members them collect nice money.
What is Senate president say? The article not say nothing about the Senate president.
No, the Senate no. Remember say Lambert Brown article, you know.
All right, here's the article. I thought you said it in the Senate.
We know it's not a salary, King. We know it's a
Senate presentation and then a newspaper report for it. I said it presentation Friday.
So after you present that, what did the Senate leader say?
Thank you, Senator Brown. I'm calling it Senator. I'm calling it Senator. Right, that's it. Thank you, Senator Brown.
Kizzy, where does Andre Stevens live? Not town.
Jesus.
Well, you know, I'm in the Senate.
No, man,
Andre resign and give Andre Stevens.
Yeah, Andre can resign and Andre in the Senate.
Our Jeffrey Tavares, our bring down Jeffrey Tavares, our FBI man, when he probably said the seat. Bring them.
Yes.
Ratman.
I hope the minister, the Senate president tell him say, no, make it stay same.
Lambert will just resign and go on home. I make my this day.
Ask Richard Curry if you want the seat. Ask Richard Curry if you want it. Because this man promised Rasta, he promised Maroon, and he promised Foreigner. And he named how much Senate ID, but about 8 and don't have the people.
He can resign and make him give to Bojo.
Yes.
Exactly. I Tanya Stevens.
I can
Tanya Stevens, she needed dollars. May I tell you, Tanya Stevens is the one. Yeah,
you can imagine when Andre mad out one name in the parliament, man.
They can be your best friend.
Oh,
PDD.
Stefano?
Yeah.
Stefano, yeah. Yeah, man. Me never did know say then. Me think they get it, you know.
No.
Me think they get the little increase so they get.
Bunji, where's Stefano live? Where's Stefano?
Don't go show Macagoli. I know. He said, "I go wrap me up 8 o'clock tonight." He said,
It's not 8 o'clock yet.
"No, 8 o'clock. You have 2 hours to go in their church."
But Munchi, how about rock you up? You can't do better than J-Brad. J-Brad does say you leak Rosy Vice note them.
As a mirror see over there say.
No, he say info say a munchie. Say munchie, I say a info leak. Device note them. That is
There you go. A second hand information, I'm not sure. But if you didn't hear, thank you correctly.
He say info say a munchie a walk a tell people say a him info leak the device note.
He swears he can't get your info feed in a worry.
Yeah, I've noticed him. I look, we never see him. You better tell people that. If you tell people
article too.
Read it, yeah, read it. Him tell me if you're gonna tell the people why I'm have to run from St. Kitts like the thief in the night. They're thinking the kind of St. Kitts are giving batty like say batty the pan infrared. And immigration tell left out here. Left out here, you infect the country.
However, free for all.
Free for all. Nobody are giving
But you why didn't this? I didn't know.
I don't know exactly.
Mr. article. So
yeah, read Mr. Bass, I can't get it.
It's a long
read,
you know.
Read until you're tired and then we read the rest tomorrow.
Hey, younger people, we don't want to know the business, you know.
Why am I feeling St. Kitts? I'm a troublemaker, I don't see them.
Yeah.
Just what you get, just.
You must know the business at all, because. Boy,
they want to set me up, connecting, pour me.
I know that. Remember say the Dan daughter did I tell him how she have $1 billion fund. So
yes.
Then I come for the one of them that come to slush fund. Anyway.
That is why. That's after election, he won't start blow off and we not kill him down there. After the Tapal in show, but right now he won't still have the blue zinc.
Tapal. Cool 9 mole. Anyways, Andrew Holness's audacity.
Yes.
A leader for all seasons. As a proud son of this nation and a member of the cabinet that has had the honor of serving under Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness for the past decade, I took quiet time over the weekend to read, reflect, and absorb the 2026 to 2027 national budget presentation. What emerges is not mere rhetoric, but a clear, connected vision that has been methodically executed despite systematic challenges. Thank you for connecting. My tongue at twist up.
Yeah, me realize.
I know the word, but a long time I not said the word aloud. Anyway, global shocks and 2 devastating hurricanes in 5 years. After 10 years as Prime Minister and an unprecedented 3rd consecutive term for the Jamaica Labour Party's administration, I can state without hesitation or partisan bias that Andrew Holness has become Jamaica's best Prime Minister in our modern history. The numbers prove it, the visible progress across our parishes confirm it, and the lived reality of our people from the hills of Portland to the plains of St. James bears witness to it. Prime Minister Holness entered office with more than a slogan. He arrived with a comprehensive vision for a modern, resilient, and prosperous Jamaica, and the discipline to connect every policy to deliver it, whether in housing, economic transformation, crime reduction, youth empowerment, or the protection of the vulnerable and elderly. The record is one of deliberate, sustained execution. The audacity of hope for a better Jamaica. At particular junctions, he was accused of being too bold, too hopeful, or too ambitious, particularly regarding plans relating to crime, the economy, and development. Personally, I am glad that we have a Prime Minister with the vision and audacity to dream incredibly and plan accordingly. Under his leadership, the government has delivered thousands of new and upgraded homes through initiatives such as the new social housing program and multiple local sustainable developments across St. Thomas, St. Catherine, St. Andrew, and Westmoreland. Infrastructural investments have unlocked land for further housing. Titles have been handed over by the hundreds, and the dream of home ownership, once distant for so many, is now within reach for ordinary Jamaicans. On the economic front, Jamaica is experiencing its strongest economy since independence. We have recorded the most consistent and sustained period of quarterly growth in the last 30 years, with 19 consecutive quarters of expansion before the COVID interruption. Unemployment stands at a record low of approximately 3.3%, practically full employment, while the national poverty rate has fallen to a historic 7.8% in 2024, the lowest since records began in 1989. With extreme poverty at just 2.7%, the oldest audacity. These gains were achieved while navigating COVID-19 and major natural disasters, yet our recovery has been unprecedented in speed, and our economy has proven resilient enough to absorb shocks that would have crippled previous administrations. Nowhere is the transformation more dramatic than in public safety. The number of murders fell from 1,147 in 2024 to 673 in 2025, which represents a 43% reduction in a single year, marking the first time in 31 years that Jamaica's murder toll has dropped below 700. Early 2026 figures show a further 29.4% decline. This is not luck. It is the results of sustained intelligence-led operations, an all-out assault on gangs, legislative strengthening, and the deliberate building of state capacity to outmatch criminal elements while respecting human rights. For 23 years prior to this administration, Jamaica recorded over 1,000 murders annually, creating a scourge that previous prime ministers could not contain despite their best efforts. Under Prime Minister Holness, we are charting a safer Jamaica where communities can breathe, businesses can thrive, and families can plan without fear, protecting all, including the vulnerable. Equally impressive is the focus on our youth and the protection of the vulnerable and elderly. Through the 1 billion Solidarity Program, 50,000 of our most socially excluded citizens are receiving direct cash support. The Social Pension Program for vulnerable Jamaicans aged 75 and older has been significantly increased, and the Program of Advancement through Health and Education path continues to uplift pregnant women, nursing mothers, children, and the elderly. These are not afterthoughts, they are central pillars of a government that understands prosperity must be shared. When we launched the Partnership for Prosperity campaign, Wholeness was clear to the entire team. He wishes to transform Jamaica. This he has done. When one compares Prime Minister Wholeness's record to those of his predecessors, the difference is stark. Earlier administrations inherited and sometimes connecting, you have to help me pronounce again. Exacerbated. Exacerbate high debt, chronic crime above the 1,000 murder threshold for decades, and poverty rates that kept far too many Jamaicans trapped in cycles of deprivation. Prime Minister Holness inherited systematic weaknesses, yet has delivered the most robust infrastructure development since the 1960s. Historic crime reductions, record low poverty and unemployment, and an economy that has rebounded from global and domestic shocks with a speed and resilience unmatched in our history. A better Jamaica for generations to come. No other prime minister has faced and overcome the magnitude of crisis that Andrew Holness and his administration has confronted, from a once-in-a-century pandemic to back-to-back devastating and unprecedented hurricanes such as Beryl and Melissa, all while still advancing a clear development agenda. Doing all this while dealing with simultaneous political orchestrated attacks, which started as early as 2016 surrounding his house, and having sustained to this date unrelenting, is nothing short of commendable. This perseverance has laid the foundation for limitless possibilities and advancement for Jamaica's future. As one who has been privileged to serve in this journey of nation building through its ups and downs in an increasingly complex world, I say simply thank you, Prime Minister. The progress is visible to anyone willing to drive across Jamaica rather than listening to the noise in the market square. Empty barrels make the most noise, but the objective data, the lowered crime statistics, the new homes, the jobs created, and the hopes on the faces of our elderly and youth tell the true story. Jamaica is on the right path towards prosperity for all. Let us continue to work the work of rebuilding bigger and better. We are a smart and grateful nation who made the right choice for Jamaica in 2016, 2020, and 2025. There is much work to do to recover bigger, better, and more resilient. And the Andrew Holness administration has the wisdom, innovative policies, and tools to do it for Jamaica land we love. On a personal note, I will surely retire from public office knowing that Jamaica is much better off for generations to come, and certainly much better off than Jamaica was for my generation. Darrell Vaz is the Member of Parliament for Portland Western and Minister of Transport, Telecommunications and Energy.
Well said. Well said, Minister.
So green
Man, a big right. I mean, man, man, a big ass. Man can write book.
Well written, man. Well written. And then now this, and then now Munchie comrade Fred I go come on the live. I come talk about crime, no fat, no drop in a Jamaica. Him don't believe it.
Then come on. You know, she said Tavares shame to say my PNP. You know, she said
1 p.m.
Shame to say my PNP, but in just they just shame on the PNP because they're not happy. Cause he knows that Tavares don't even live here. You know what going to Jamaica?
You say when you look here, no man.
1 p.m.
Remember, say Mr. Vaz was not Andrew man from day one. You know?
One greener.
Yes.
And that's why I have to respect Mr. Vaz to the grown in work because one thing with him I
want to big supporter, you know.
Oh,
Andrew big supporter, Darrell Vaz, you know.
What you mean?
Munchie, not to start the conversation, but I wanted to ask Mr. Tavares one question. And I never got the chance. But we'll ask you to ask him Monday night. Here, please ask him. Tell him that I want to know how much you got out of the brown paper bag.
You know, I go say that if you ask him that, I'm going to say that foolishness and I mean, make you ask him foolishness. You know, already.
Put it on the record. I want to ask him. Put it on the record. How much you get out of the brown paper bag?
In there all the time, you know, he just has, if you see people putting live in now, hope they kind of want to question.
You're going to do a fire, you see him, we listen.
Yeah, man, he just like no question him, so in the court here. If I'm the alone, he come.
Him, Munchie, then no talking point, you know, then nothing to discuss what makes sense. So they have to sit down, out of fire you, or then come in and feel like, because you not block them. Yeah, then come in and then sit down and then listen and then take up residence over here. Because they soon going to live now, going to twist and turn everything.
You lie then tell. All right, so ladies and gentlemen,
but if tough
this final sake, we're gonna leave now because we're there from hours and nights.
But if tough
One
can
thing
challenge
one of them
wellness.
know.
Tough can challenge wellness.
The whole of we as
In shame.
stand 100% behind the Prime Minister.
100%.
Excuse me. Make you give Munchie 200K before we go. Let's just give her that 200.
That is it, Marcia. That is all me I say to the labor right there.
100%.
Party leader has done a lot, but Tufton nasty Labour Party leadership. Sorry to say.
There's no vacancy in the Labour Party for nobody.
1 p.m. 1 bar.
Everybody have to hold them position where they have right now and do their best job.
But maybe not available Monday night, because you know some Minister Charles will come live tomorrow, Monday night.
You trying to bother with it? Don't go by platform. No,
Munchie. The next time he bring up that, let him know that Mr. Tufton's history and legacy is what he's securing now as Jamaica's best health minister.
Exactly.
That's where it stops. It doesn't go further than that. He will be remembered. He will be remembered for all the work he has done in the health
all of the health center, them at the hospital, them when build Travi, I feel me, I got a pan they build in 2006, opened in 2006 by Dr. Christopher Tufton, Minister of Health. You're right. I legacy that. Me not gonna be able to kiss it because I don't really want like go over the minister page, because true, me don't know the people them we want to go on the platform. And me telling you something coming. Coming on over here with me. Me also no so start cuss me. Me telling you something. It's when the Minister Charles is live, Minister Charles do not have any control over what I type in the comment section. So me notice when me ask you if you don't vote, you not gonna ask me motivate when me ask you that. And the minister me ask you that because me see what I want to follow up over Minister Charles' page. And when time voting time come, I want to vote. Put win for MP, win for minister, win for government, win for put in policy to the benefit from. And a lot of them kids don't want to participate in the voting system.
But
every time minister click like they run no
taxpayers' money.
Yes. And that is why I ask them and they're not happy with
ask them any question you want to ask.
Course,
because of taxpayers' money.
Of course. The minister not tell me as a matter of fact, minister not tolerate me if you ask to do that. And me ask about me, but that is why when the minister said to recommend me not recommend me not request on upon the platform.
You know see the one of them pack up. You see the one of them pack up over there last night.
You know see me not put none of them in their box.
The one of them
pack up. You
know much of them is the time add me, Munchie add me.
Me nah look because you know what? All of them kids, them are liars. First of all, they said they don't get help when they get help. And they hate the Labour Party and they hate the Labour government. When them run a come out,
you know me like
when them one of a PNP platform.
The minister of everybody name who get help.
Oh, Minister Denium.
You have everybody who get help. So they stay.
Yeah, they not go grow over there. Because we have to ask them if you don't vote. I want to say, if you ask them that because of taxpayer money, minister, but if you ask them that, guys.
You're free to ask anything where you want. All over there do a big. Me not go for minister live.
What are people on farmer card in kids? When they want so much farmer card, everybody want farmer card.
Every day they want farmer. They want to pick apple.
I know they want to run where.
They don't want to work at Jamaica, but they want farm work,
Yeah, and when they come, they want to run where
they work at Jamaica first.
Look how much work there Jamaica for them go do.
Look here, the site can't find enough man to carry cement and block and steel. They need to go do labor and work.
I told you that
Me see one little girl and one little plot of land where she a try clean up for do some farming. And every day she fearing up and down back at the man and beg him to come clear the land. And if you buy him beer and see, because she said she have to bribe him. Near one of the man.
Nobody don't want to work at Jamaica, but they want farm work. Farm work hard work.
Yeah, one of the man
hard work, lazy.
One next man have been beside you see Munchie. The man say all when he no work, he must buy them weed and rum and boom, because when he have work, when he call him, then we come, because when he no work, we give them in pass, he can and buy them weed and rum and boom. So he must sweeten them a labor. See planks saying one come up there.
And hear this no Munchi.
Planks and request.
Enough of them they run for come work, and what then they come do they
Exactly.
and enough of them disrespect. Hey, you see,
look at the minister page and look farm work hard. They never work a day in their life.
You see, enough of them disrespect, but then go on. They now go take care of Jamaica. Make them go.
Morning, Miss Marcia. Munchi.
They're not going to farm work hard. Nobody go work in the country.
Remember, back in the 80s and the 90s, you could have given anybody farm work hard. And then go on a farm work. They not even care. All them have to do a mark or X.
Yeah.
Where woman set up her last night?
No, listen to her. What she say again?
Our husband got it. Got the class. Our husband got the class.
Oh, the reading. But at least our husband learned to read. Yeah, because now you can't go for farmers if you can't read like a master.
Jesus.
But kids is right. If you go on a site right now, you can't find work after work. Why do you look for work in Jamaica? When do you run people to go for farm work stuff?
Well, the lady says, sir, I must out a laugh, you know, because back in a PMP time, you know, if you can't read if you go on mark one X, you got a farm work, you know. You understand? Tractor kill enough of them over there, you know, because they still don't climb, but they still don't climb.
I will leave them gunman them and then criminal them send way. And then they send them off and farm work. And then run away a farm, go farm 90s. So that criminal group. American give problems.
Yeah, but I notice them every night plan. I'm going to send out a message for them tomorrow. All the people that we are planning to come on Pernell Charles live tomorrow contact about no farmer can nobody come. No farmer can. No.
But you can't read now if you go on farmer can.
No farmer. If a farmer can not come out, let me see if we not from now. No farmer can not giving away over Pernell. We're talking about the roof program and talking about ways we can build.
Marcus Gavia say in comment.
When Marcus Gavia look attention and he look like he wants smart behind your phone.
Why statement can make this up?
I appear foolish is plank, nobody follow them up.
You know what plank? I never see car plank, you know what's selling night come down a word find me can't see.
Long time in the right be a foolishness.
You don't see, we never see person.
But when Munchi did for the program last night, that me did I listen, I will be earlier, say, but Minister Charles, the husband got the reading class. And right now, so you're Pernell, your husband can't read. Well,
can't read. We don't know them can't read. Can't read, can't write.
Jesus. Listen to me, man. I'm glad saying I labor right time. If you can't read, you can't go for farmer. If you can't read, you cannot go for farmer.
Yeah, man, I'm going to message to them tomorrow, plan. So they don't bother run up the page tomorrow.
When the Prime Minister, they live, you hear them in a comment, Andrew, we're hungry. Andrew, we can't get one of the house. We can't get one of the house. Them big house.
Them food, they embarrassing.
And then when Flight Green go live, them a big. Them a big Flight something too. They have one.
Look here, they have one
chicken. Them a big easy chicken.
Well, when come in the chat, that's a big Pernell Charles 12 chicken. Mr. Budgie, minister, they get some chicken. Mr. Budgie,
every time when the minister they lie, they hear them to fly fertilizer.
Yeah. Busy.
What the over Prime Minister live, Prime Minister live, I say as they come up and say, thief in and joking black them. I said, thief black them.
One special one from Trelawney. Every time he come on Flight Green, he want fertilizer. So no, me say I want the fan yummy.
Yeah, but them have a nasty style, kids. I don't know what wrong with them. As soon as they say the minister live, I talk about policy. The one in the comment section I ask about they want fertilizer, they want chicken, they want farmer care, they want some zinc. One wants she want some ply. Is what wrong with Jamaican people?
Hear them. Andrew, me have 3 pitney and I'm hungry. Andrew, we
Yeah.
have to do in my house. Andrew, me nana.
Yes.
Yes, sir. What this?
Me don't know what do them, man. I don't
Andrew,
know
we
what
me 3 pitney no eat from morning.
a nasty style and pick
Every
up.
time me over there, me say Andrew breed, you know. If people ask me, say, I laugh. I say, be not easy. Because me always have to ask him, Andrew, their father, Andrew, 3 bastard pitney.
I don't know where they get their style from Kizzy, but me realize say when the minister live, not when the minister clicking live, it talk about, you know, get to talk about it.
That's why they
Well,
don't
none of
hear
them.
nothing.
Things so appear farm work, and minister don't come about farm work.
That's why they don't learn or hear nothing.
That's
and then
why
they left and then go chat foolishness.
That's why last night, Munchie, as they come up some here, just said to them, say, did you vote?
Yeah.
Wow, I want me that style Munchie, I give them man.
Yeah, I said come to me and say them vote.
Munchie said, did you vote in the last election?
Yeah, man, I want me that style. Yeah, man.
2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, one go punish when he loves me now. And Minister asked her, say where she from? Say she from St. Thomas. Minister asked her, say she know Michelle Charles. She said no, she don't know Michelle Charles. Minister said Michelle Charles from St. Thomas. You know, Preparedness say I'm a sister. You know, hey sister, me never know Michelle Charles. Anyway, our internet drop out and she drop off. Kizzy. Last night she come again. Minister, please, me say over me dead body. You come down. You don't know Michelle Charles and you know come from St. Thomas. I have paid the excuse. No. Me mother.
Beer big, that's all we know if you do. Let me tell you something. You see the behavior when they display when the people go live. That's why when you hear them come and talk about me now see the MP. That's why the MPs don't walk around in the community them.
Yes.
Man, me not rank
the
them.
same way.
Me not rank them.
Mrs. Scott, so what time is the live? Like 9 o'clock. Aren't time in feel like in time come home, we go like no specific time. Because my minister busy. From Sunday to Sunday, minister up on the road.
A regular go live.
Same way.
Regular go live.
If you don't ever walk with one MP one at a time, you know disgust with the people.
Kizzy, me know what
begging.
Kizzy, me know what
beg. It is embarrassing.
And despicable.
Me used to take them on. Me used to take them on. Me used to take them on.
Miss Marcia,
I like it. I like it. And something me like at all. A truth, man.
It's shameful.
It's shameful something.
And then you hear them now. Me glad you come from morning. Me no heat.
Yes. Right now, me no mind you to me sitting in the class. Me picking them no
see one ya? Lad, me can't tell you, Lad. Miss Vaz, me can't talk to you. So Miss Vaz, hear them. Me have one prescription in a house. From last doctor.
A truth, man.
Fucking shit.
A truth, man. Me don't like the begging.
Friend, I see me then when me dark.
Kizzy.
I like it embarrassing.
Me think it embarrassing too. Me think it embarrassing for time when you see the minister, them, the MP, them when you feel beg.
That's why they're not good. That's why they're not good. That's why the MP then don't go walk. And if they pass one bar, everybody at the bar want a drink.
Yeah.
And the next thing, I've been going at the bar, no Kizzy. Well, I look at the areas, you know.
Yeah, and the drink, the all who no want to drink, all who no drink, all of a sudden.
A magnum, everybody a drink, man.
Bill have to make.
A nasty style of Kizzy. I say the minister come and talk about the policy and the roof program and what we are going to do to move the country forward. Minister, we can't get cheese seats to apply. And there's something they don't apply there today. I don't know how they do it. Why am I telling you? That's a Jamaican people, we need to change the culture, man.
Me name the take down from, I mean, no hear nothing. So if the MP never come work, you know, say, you need to go by office, go check. You did expect, then come and then do an assessment and take down your name. Why you not go check over the office?
I know business board that minister, they want to go check over there for them. Minister, they want to check over. I mean, know what the Jamaica. I mean, things that nowadays culture people would have changed from the Michael Manny days, but I realize that they adapt it. They adapt it from the generation kids. I want thing me not teach my children.
Over there class, nobody. Over there class, nobody.
Oh.
Casey, I say, info the over neighbor. Can I see them account about info say, labor right this and labor right that. Info love too much excitement. I'm not paying for mine.
So no KC platform, kiss me over here.
I won't just go talk now.
Never say something. Never say something. Never say something, Kizzy. I didn't see him labor right them. I call him for. I tell him for fuckery. Sorry. You see him labor right them. I didn't see him labor right them. I call him for and I tell him for foolishness. And I tell info say people are chat say this and people are chat that. And you know info. Info I go cuss out raw kid.
But
I didn't see him labor right them. We are listening.
Info. Me did info live about 2 days ago in a plan.
Me don't know say info cost me.
Me type when they work. I mean info me type and say.
Info cost me. I mean I tell info say not even the voice note me not hear. So me don't know what I'm talking about.
Remember say me the funny live, but me they work. I say me type and say info who trouble you now.
Let me go on the better part.
Go on the live and speak my mind.
On a better, I bet spot it when Lexi come up and say info who trouble Lexi say info say Lexi
but plank. Info no say is because him is a bus pipe. Why people are calling him?
But if him not do it though, if him is not guilty, they not call his name.
Right.
Yes, but nobody don't know who do it. Can me see PNP? Alright, you see PNP, they must switch over. Me hear them a cuss and I say Lawrence Rowe.
All right.
I'm not hear you again.
But info tell them. Info tell them.
The PNP they must switch over. You see, Missy PNP we just switch since recently. Do video. And I want to labor right them. Say I know all of the PNP they will switch with them. They if you trust them in a group because a PNP I tell you know. Because they hungry put on green shirt and they hungry jump on the train, but them are no pay, them are no labor right.
Info tell them Kizzy. Info say why me couldn't go call Lawrence Rowe.
Yeah, that's true. I heard that.
Info tell them. Info say wanna go call Lawrence Rowe. Even connected.
But plank. In Lawrence Rowe's defense, I remember when Lawrence Rowe came on Rusty Live because I did really interview him that day. For those who remember, Lawrence Rowe said it himself, said he does not want to be a part of certain things because he knows that anything he will not be trusted. And if I did him in another position, people
I was on the live and I remember
all of us were there. It's true.
Lawrence Rowe, they just call Lawrence Rowe name now. Well, Lawrence Rowe go have to gain by doing that. I do not
hear a labor right to Lawrence Rowe I go run for councillor down there.
What are the PNPs? Let them go run for councillor.
I want to give some quick shot. 40 years ago, you see? We found some pipe in one place over Dunkerque. And the boy they own the pipe. I mean, I own nobody. I with some intelligence and go for them. 216. 46 years ago, you know. You know what the boy then do? They don't know where get information from me. Right? The boy then go on alive 2 women in the living yard. We never see the woman, we never meet them yet. Because they pass most of them talk. And so some people stay, you know. They don't know how the information leak, and some people just shut up their mouth and say crap.
It is just wrong to point. I don't care who.
They see him labor right then calling for and
I
telling
don't
for
care
people are calling
information. The fact of the matter is what was said was inappropriate for any platform at all. What was said. So me not care who are leaking because anything say in a WhatsApp group, everybody in a 2026 now.
And a private WhatsApp group is no private.
Once is a group, it's not private. Anything you share privately in a group according to you, prepare for beat your chest or knock your back.
Press one.
You know, private. You know, Kizzy?
I
want to share with one person in a private again.
Nothing is private anymore. So if you're not
Empress, what are we love over ball here?
If you're not prepared for go to house and put a blue boat or come with your proof, don't talk nothing about people. Don't make no allegations.
You know, Kizzy, I just hate the gossiping. I think we are all big people and them gossip too much, man. Come on.
You say me yes,
And the man never gossip master. The man never gossip.
The years me.
The man never gossip master.
Me never hear nobody say.
Topic.
I
want them.
You can't be reckless. You cannot be reckless.
Come on, man. Too much gossiping.
You know what's a bit, me, I'll be honest with you, not even the voice note where when they matter about me no year.
I don't want message blank.
You know what you say? You have a group of labor right on a platform, yeah. Them come like them their primary school.
And some of them not say
like them line up. Me I pre them, you know, me I pre-plan to, you know.
Pre-me?
Them come like say, them come like, let me tell you something about me. I'm not supposed to realize that. You can't make me and nobody vex pan TikTok. If me not want to talk to person, nobody can make me. If me not want, if me I go not talk to Kizzy or something what she do me personally. If me now go talk to somebody I wouldn't do me personally. If Kizzy and Plank don't talk, that doesn't mean me now go talk to Plank. That not nothing to do with me. Me talk to the two. I don't care. I saw me stay. Nobody can make me take up pan in a crew and vex with people. But I realize with Uno love crew up. Uno love crew up and take side and click up. No, one thing Uno can't click me up. One thing with me, I'm realizing so they click up here, Kizzy. They click up. That's why they call and talk about this one I say, and that's the one they say, and that the one they look first, and that the one that's what I'm telling you earlier. Saying, no, now you can't think of a Labour Party, and now you can't stop me from blog, and not no make a big impact on nobody because of one vote everybody have.
Yeah, Munchie, it's my style, and my view. All of the anti-master, it's my style, and my view. The same thing I have said to you, Munchie. Me, I click a request and come up and tell you. That means nobody can tell us a bit. Nobody can tell us a bit. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Talk to the person. Listen. You can't do something. You can't do something and say something I don't like, you know, and I tell you, and we don't vex.
Let me tell you what
you know, when the vex station come in, you can't tell somebody honestly, Munchie, I did not like what you said. That's a so vex station come in.
Maybe you did it, but a business kid, you did online a lot.
Let me tell you what me believe in the Munchie.
Wait the master, me, because if this argument start, master, the day when me hear it happen, you know, so that, you know, come in a business with Rosie and Donovan, me say, they go along about them business. And then the next day, you know, or 2 days after me hear, and me say, Andre Stevens, I play it, and I say, they said, Mrs. Oldness, tell her if you do something that she don't want to do it, that she not do it, and the Prime Minister come to her, she not do it, and like she say, Mrs. Oldness cause all the conflict, and how they burn down house because they want land. Me, of course, me upset because why I bring the party leader and I bring down the party leader and I bring the party leader, you cross the line there, so. Yeah. So the next man, of course, me turn on my phone and me cuss Rosie, and rightfully so, because I'm live. Me say, me here say a labor right, Kizzy. Pick up the live, send it to them PNP friend, and then PNP friends send it around, and I saw it get out of the group. That's what me say. Me never call no name. Me never say hey, me just say a labor at me. I mean not change my mouth. So if we don't want to call in a WhatsApp group and call one and say Munchie say, I don't care.
But Munchie, if it is, look here, an executive group, don't add anybody. And it is said that the conversation was held in the Constituency executive group. So, of course, I must labor and then the must labor right bring you out there our pretend labor right.
Thank you. I must adopt it, Kizzy. Adopt it, take it out.
It can only be
adopt it. And it's not Lawrence Rowe take it out. It's not Lawrence Rowe.
And nobody now had no random person or in the executive group. Executive group usually are one setup. If you are not on the executive, you will not be in the group. And it is said that is where the conversation was held. I don't know if that is true. So you know, say nothing wrong. Are the truth?
I mean, say a labor right take it out, Kizzy.
Yes.
And a PNP go that group will take it out. A labor right do it. And it's a PNP. And Kizzy, the first time the video them, the guys know them, if Plank them, we should talk the truth. Plank says he never heard. After a labor right them, Kizzy can just come. The first set of people we hear with it, the first set of people we hear with it was the PNP black away with it first.
Yes, and them.
Munchie, me get in a trouble the other day with my boss. Cause me dep on the TikTok and me make a wrong turn and him start cuss. And say when me a drive, me not to go up on the app. So when me a drive, me don't go up on the app. You understand? The other day when me come on app, the Colorado me a come from. And me tell you that for the other day. And Colorado like
Philippian say a PNP platform, Kizzy, we hear it
you understand?
first.
Me not hear it. Me not hear it. Me not even hear a voice note. Me not even know who. Me not even know who near Rose.
Listen to me. You see, from the very first morning when he bus, me see them talk about it. But you see, because I know who Rosie is, Munchie, I mean know her history, I mean know she stay. Me never pay no mind.
Me no know who name so Kizzy.
You see Alwyn, she is the councillor for the Raytown division in Central Kingston. And you see when she go on,
Rosie a big woman for me, you know.
Let me know say Rosie a big woman.
I know a big woman, you know.
So Munchie, what are they? Munchie, so what you are putting me for now, sister?
Well on the
You
plan.
want to see the clean cup too?
You see when
like hot bread.
You see when she go on Cliff Hughes, everybody a come. Me see them a come. Rosie over Cliff Hughes. I did not go and listen. Can me no interested for your Rosie baga.
Anisha say a ball alive I heard it on first. No, thank you, Anisha. So them are Munchie say. A PNP, they send it out to Kizzy.
Somebody
like Dre, Brian, Bala, and then Andre in the night. PNP
Correct.
live, it was on first.
Correct.
I don't know what them are trying to say. That them are trying things that people have tried gaslight
Philippa,
people.
this is true. This is true, Miss Salt. Philippa, this is true, Miss Salt. No, Miss Salt, bad enough.
I heard with it.
Someone of them friend the executive group that she out to them PNP come below.
Thank you.
And that's why me always skeptical of labor rights when they have too much of a close relationship with PNP. I mean, the business when nobody wants to say, me skeptical of them.
So me can answer a question. Is it impossible for Rosie herself release the voice note to these people?
Not impossible, Travi.
Not impossible.
Only question me if you ask on this subject.
Not impossible. And I was about to say it too. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what Cassie. You see, Munchie, the leaking. After the Prime Minister's debate speech, and he said, man and woman. Then leak out the part where she say, and a little boy girl. So basically, like she said, and then kind of people they support her. That was the first part I would then leak out. Like she never pleased with the Prime Minister saying, man, woman.
Then Kizzy, you know, see who get it?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Leak it to the
you know, see who have it around the band down?
The part they
never
call.
They never call.
That was the first part they run with when she said, and a little boy girl.
I want to understand what I'm trying to say, no. I want to understand what I'm trying to say. You know, sister Andrea, she's in the
I'll know me no listen to the whole heap of voice note them. More than me say.
If you listen to the voice note,
publicly, when she over Cliff, me write it publicly over Twitter and say her behavior is disgusting and it classless. And for a woman who done politics for so long, she has not grown. And now
she lose people respect.
The sun is going down on her horizon. And she just resign.
Some of them when they get too old, sometimes council have to get 3 terms. After 3 terms, then got them fucking yard.
Me not even know if 3 terms is enough. I swear to you, I think 3 terms too much.
Another question for the diplomatic corps. Me never ask if it's true, but to my knowledge, I'm understanding that she lives abroad, but holds the councillor seat in Jamaica and gets paid for it. And getting paid for it. Is that okay?
No, it's not okay with them,
Travis. Okay with them.
No.
She said that on Cliff Hughes program. She said that herself.
She implicate herself.
I know. You read the kids in? Rosie say Rosie see me tell one of the people from Central earlier yesterday. No, Rosie was the one who came and Cliff Hughes and said she live and work overseas, right? Now the people that support Rosie I say we as she live overseas. And
Rosie said herself.
And Rosie said out her mouth,
but Munchie, by right, over as far as I know, generally when she is overseas, she tells them that she's there for medical attention because she has to routinely go overseas for her medical checks, because as some of you would have known, she got pie and fragments or whatever still in her body. So because of that, she gets exemptions to go overseas. So this live and work overseas story travel.
She said it.
Me don't know why she got implicated herself in that manner.
She said it, Kizzy.
Well, good for the ghost, good for the gander.
I know the delusional.
Right. Well, good for the ghost, good for the gander. Remove her.
The delusional set we say we are bring down Rosie and we are with this and with that. I said I make it look like a we.
Nobody now bring her down, she bring down
herself.
Exactly. She bring down herself.
Well, for the ghost, for the gander.
From me hear the vice note, I couldn't take it because I know so she stay.
Why would you want to live overseas and still have a seat in Parliament, still the work in a Jamaica and they collect taxpayer money?
Because the division belongs to her, Bustamante Willie out.
She give birth to the division, yeah.
Okay.
She birth Labour Party and a Bustamante.
Okay, so she can't be removed.
She start the JLP.
And the division or obligation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, justice. Me see one of them a chat about justice and then hear them now, no? Yeah, but you see how this corruption go? How we go deep? Then some me say, well, on, when then did they? When the corruption from Mia Swaby did come out, when he ma gel up and a grill up the thing.
Yeah.
The part of the corruption.
I make sure Bola them man they taking care of them. Bola them man they
But Kizzy, you don't have to go as far as last year to find corruption to PND, you know. If you start at 2026, we know you can't find corruption for them.
Wally.
Because when we look at just a few weeks ago, we get to understand, say, furniture buy and send what 18.5 Lindus Road, where KPH, you will locate with that.
Yeah, and they write you with name and then they put Lindus Road and then bottom of it. So everybody has said, not just you with name, the tax exemption
why we lower it. You know why the reason why we lower it down to that time is because a councillor to councillor may a match.
Yeah.
You understand? I know MP disagrees now, but a councillor disagrees to councillor disagrees. So we never got talk about corruption. That
me not care what was the content, you know, me never care. When they were directing funds to certain divisions to shore up divisions for the election, when they were diverting funds, how did they go? What did they cast that? Right. Corruption?
Munchie add petal.
You see the content of the vice note of Rosie said, them ask Munchie, big corruption, I could care less.
But
when they come out and fuss about it, I never care about that story.
Where is the corruption? Allegations out of Rosie mouth?
Yeah. But you hear what Rosie said, Rosie lawyer said, Rosie said these are fear experience and what she experienced and what she got through. And that Rosie said, so that means to say Rosie not going to
but we know that MPs do not get money in them hand. MPs not get money in them hand.
You know, she explained, Philip, you don't listen to the vice
lawsuit.
Where Rosie explain? Me never listen to her.
When Chin was the caretaker down there, Rosie behaved disgracefully and disrespect Chin till Chin, if you move Chin couldn't run down the Chin, that forgot South Manchester. Rosie was like a ticks in a Chin back. Yeah? But she cannot do it and get away with Donovan. Now right. So she can't get her way and she had throw a tantrum. Now go work. You could have share till God come. Me not afraid to
share again.
No share, no tap share. All right, let me tell you right now.
70 share.
Ketal? No, somebody just share it just now. Right now, me can take up the phone and call Rosie if me want and tell her my mind. But me not have to talk there and Rosie back. Anything me say it publicly.
I don't know Rosie, I'm busy with
our behavior is embarrassing, and she bring the party to disrepute with her nasty allegations. And if she not executive group and behave like that, she need to resign and turn her foreign where she a work.
Yes, please.
She a foreign and gonna go work.
It was so disgraceful.
I tell you this, Petal. Kizzy, I'll say this to you, Kizzy. What should happen? She should be expelled from the party. The president must listen. The president must listen. These type of behavior and try to split and bring down the party because you don't have your way. Must stop.
Yeah, because when she start talking about prime minister and wife, that is she low life, man. Me no business when
she be expelled.
She go sit outside Andre Stevenson.
She be get expelled. She be go away.
And we not support Rosie, and we don't care. We don't care where she go through or where she will
never win in the constituency. Me hear that. Like
so if you
how she
support
can
her.
stop it. Or tell me how Rosie are gonna stop it. I don't think Rosie make them win down there.
So she said.
It look like she control all of the dons them down there.
Remember, she lose already down there, you know.
And the last time she win by 1 vote. And yes, it is a win, but that are not strong. That's not strength. A flip start.
And Kizzy to that, I'll say sometimes we have to lose to set a good example and the right example. What she did is so wrong. And we must not just slide it on that carpet.
What this one say? Andre
remember, say right now we don't need
I'm
to have
so
mayorship.
ashamed Andre Stevens is talking up the things them.
We need to have mayorship now in our deputy in a Kingston or St. Andrews. So putting Rosie to the side, no make a difference.
It don't make a difference.
So
that's the
party
exactly
discipline her, make she
discipline her. If I will lose the division, make she go like. That's what I tell you no plan. I tell you about the group up business.
Me not group up with nobody.
Me not in a group with nobody.
Me not in a group, Munchie.
And I like Labour Party. I don't know which the party the best. Me sorry. Me never get me in a group there. Me cuss and go on bad when things not go right in the ministry.
Munchie call somebody name. Top call me name, Munchie. Top call me name.
Labour Party and I bring on my Prime Minister. I don't care what I want to say. Cut me out of that group there.
Munchie call somebody else name. Top call for me name.
Let me tell you something. We love every Labour, right? But if you try to talk something against Miss Wellness or Miss Wellness, I done with you.
Same for me too. Me head split.
That's my loyalty lie.
Once you start to talk bad about my Prime Minister, you can't go on. No, I see
real. No, me get psycho like. Me not lie. Talk about Andrew and Mrs. Wellness.
I don't care who you is. Once you try to touch a straw in a year pound Wellness or Miss Wellness, I done with you.
Done with you completely.
We don't talk. And that is what we done with Rosie. We don't care about the details of our foolishness. She should not try to bring party leader and speak at the house and a story and talk about the land and burn down the place.
Yeah, she too bagger, man.
Is there argument about the land patrol, guys?
We don't know nothing about it.
I think here with it. Did she say that not device them?
We don't listen to last time she said no. We don't listen to last
time. We never have no time to listen to it.
We never listen to the rest.
Okay. Me on hear she say them ask her for just something. She never identified what something was. And she said no. And she said and then send Babsy to her and this and that.
And she said, no, but make me talk.
But me never hear what she said. They want her to do a PMP. Them here with a filling in the blank there.
Yeah. Monday morning, we not carry Rosie in a Monday morning in a petal.
No.
Carry
me tell them from what they say Labour rights, I catch up with Labour rights about this.
Yeah, because some labor right to mix up and of group up. They not mix up and of group up and call and tell lie on people and tell lie and call people name. And not mix up and of group up. That's a them problem. That's if they never mix up and group up and primary school up, you know, none of this would happen. None of them.
For them vote more than one vote, right?
Hey, our kid, me go like the tribe. Me love where the tribalist in there. Anyway, tribalist in there, there's something. Me no business.
Anytime.
Me no time for flip floppers.
He said, anytime I come on social media and cuss about one topic, is me done when me gone, you know. Me not come off and continue with it and go to bed with it. Me anytime you see me come and cuss and say, health sector this and that and tough and this and that and me disturb and me gone and me bed. Me done. Me not, you know, go see me, I come back tomorrow and I say, why Kizzy? We bring down tough time because we want no. I just did that. Me talk about for the day and me move on. That now nothing to do with me and my party. My party are different business and party time.
Exactly.
That's why I really. That's why I come out of most a group and nobody will do it for group.
Yeah, man.
Because anytime when you spend even TikTok, if me don't have nothing off work to come over here, come say, me nah do no live.
True, man.
Because when you just do free time in a live, you end up to chat fat.
Yeah, I don't call caution now. And now you don't pay for 20 food down to and you come and put it and no caution don't pay
and guess what? It make you unproductive. That's why so much I PNP them.
A true kids, yeah.
But look on caution. Then say, then this Gracie man saying peace dead, and he who dead, and he come with one.
And he want do man front for the host of front.
And in come with
social media and all shame, you know.
Listen, come with WhatsApp message about how she say a two time and do it. Anybody not can get any number and put up any message. I then trick that, I then use something that. You think we believe him? I take away work with caution. Go on up, move up.
I'll go pay the lady for the food.
Not a soul.
The lady for the food.
Not a soul, I believe you.
Remember,
you did that one like a big shot and you did that catch a woman yard. Never don't say and it should come out here really live in a car in a vehicle for true.
I will believe so the 24 to cash and we believe so you thief the food money too.
You can't believe Rosie we never tell her. We don't tell her to believe her.
Some of we labor right is so gullible. We believe anything. You know that?
We can't stop it from believe Rosie, but we believe Tika them say you piss the bed. We believe her say you who dead. Right? And we believe say you living in your vehicle. And the argument done.
And we believe you go downtown, go thief the food money, and go thief Derval food money. You thief Derval, the boyfriend Derval. We believe.
Oh God, anybody thief Derval wicked. Derval
at the PMP then put out that's something I know. And then I call up people name. PMP do it. And then the labor right them fall feet.
If you thief from a person with disability, you're really cruel.
Yeah, go hell back way. Headway, yeah, go hell caution. You can't thief from the people them.
Only 2 times your sex are like so we believe nothing. And you go get number and thing and put up text and ask.
Every minute, my friend Tina times I come over here and she now coming at the box. Where now coming at the box this times? And Mrs. You want every meet you over here at PPP.
Conversation sweet them.
And baby bonus run. Baby bonus run last week, you know.
And last week she collect the bonus.
She feel like 2 baby bonus check she get. 2 pitney she get.
How much you get in all? How much you get in all?
She probably get close. Yes, she have them one back of there. The new man, she probably get like $800-900.
The both of them are for one.
The 2 of them.
But how much money for rent?
No, not like $800-900 each.
Right.
It's about $1,700-1,800.
How much money for rent? How the Brampton get we should down in the basement there?
In a cockroach infested basement. She probably
She probably pay one $300.
You know what there is some facts to this deadwood
story.
Man. Because you see man
hold on the kizzy. And a piece of key, me telling you say one time me see her one place, a Uber Eats she doing a piece of key. Me see her one place name. Shut up your mouth, me a talk. Listen me talk now. This our accountant we left Jamaica because of this and that. They talk about. See, I have one roti place near Leonard's Roti. I do our Uber Eats, I pick up the order. Yeah. So
They don't work you, but I work your hardest, bro.
You get working so for him, Petal.
Huh?
You get working for him.
What you say?
Petal, you see in
a big shot left Jamaica. You can't left Jamaica. Left, you say you're a big shot.
Hey, Archie, what's up?
Come here and live up
Petal. In a COVID, in a COVID, me make $800 in a 1 day off of Uber Eats.
Nobody knows
nothing,
but what I'm saying
COVID
is
now. We don't discriminate people's job in foreign. We know.
So Petal station, Madam Speaker, to them
we not discriminate our job.
Mama son. When you come back over here for 3 years, a caution over here. Oh, Mama son, I follow caution.
Caution, get out, man. Mama son, caution,
there's some truth to the dead story.
Yes, there is some truth to it because yes, a man song on TikTok all day, all night. Something wrong with you? You're definitely not on nature.
If woman say you would dead, all you have to do. If I take one shot and come up on TikTok, even if you ever get blocked, I'm sure everybody's saying that.
Turn on your camera and make you see the stick in your pants.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. But me know. You see, anytime when man is dead, I saw them miserable. Look at you. The most miserable man on the earth, and I feel useless too. And then that's why they attack women, so
that
they have
is so
dysfunction.
They make them tongue stiff enough.
They say me wake up.
I want to the program.
It makes them jumpy.
I wake up in a middle of night.
Why Petal never see her work?
I
Petal go watch every program.
They done with me every one night.
You're right, I'm
bring the program that distribute Petal.
Petal agree.
He have jam views online. He have in a middle of night.
Petal. No man with a functioning penis not have so much time for TikTok.
Can you imagine?
My friend Mama Sunday. Mama Sun, send me a request there.
Listen, in bleach on them. In say maga drop on his file. He maga drop on his file to show say Onisa did I rush him. I run him down. Where Onisa file where my drop? He not have no file to drop. No file.
But look on the labor right man them. Look on the labor right man them. Uno see none of them around 24-hour life.
No, sir.
No.
Not one labor right
over there bring down woman. That's the thing, you know. Over there bring down
woman. Because he can't get no pleasure.
He
can't get no pleasure and who dead. And blue pill can't help it.
Can involve them too long. Philippine,
you didn't know sir, when they sit down long on the balls business, they start collect water.
Yeah. That's why them have
Get blue ball.
The something inside that gets swollen.
No, blue ball. The seed bags start get big.
Yes.
Like collecting water. Then they sit down.
Boston then get Boston.
The best.
Call it Boston.
It right here. I just see.
Yeah, but a Boston.
Water get in a balls.
A Boston.
Song right now.
Yeah, I think they might figure
out. What is going on? I don't understand.
Blue balls go for sit up for bars long.
My name Senator Elan Thompson. When work, I'm a doctor. I'm a kind of specialist.
Neurologist. No.
Yeah.
No.
Urologist.
Yes, a urologist. Yes. I figure a urologist go make them drainy.
Yeah.
Kizzy, the best song right now, the fitting song right now for Caution are the Frozy Taxi Driver.
Whenever I have a Frozy Taxi man, every road have a Frozy Taxi man. Yeah.
If you're listening to laugh for the week.
Listen, and steal, comrade steal and fool. them a come over here about we believe Rosie. So we're not Rosie and we believe
We never say we don't believe Rosie. We don't
You
care.
can't believe her.
It don't change the price and nothing.
And that the price today not easy. Then here we are cost Rosie about the information. We don't care where Rosie information.
Rosie is just one individual.
Stammer, you have the same problem? You have a penis problem, Stammer?
It's a bad him.
Look like Stammer.
Munche. You know, see, man, you for the program today when me text and I comment and say,
you see this me have a PNP guest then?
They say, lang, it comes like a king one stone.
Yeah.
All caution one. When me look at plank, me say no, sir.
Me have a PNP guest on my platform, please.
Yeah, Mr. Munchi, you see, you better talk to your husband or your wife.
No. This is the PNP guest. When come here, don't disrespect them like that.
Let me tell you something. Me tell you say, Tika, bring. Me say teacher she taking down half a TikTok. All you see him come up on TikTok and I go on. I just affront him showing now because all along we are saying in living and care. Remember, I talk about not talk about know about me and this and that. Oh, he end up at Tika yard go catch. And he could have care 100 WhatsApp message come and show online. I show say Tika say about them grind only 2 times. And about the girl she could promise me her sneakers and them something there now. Move it. That for sure you say you're barefoot. For sure you promise your sneaker. And he's so bad mind. Apparently Tika in a stop follow up the woman them. Apparently Tika must say over Mama San live. I must say a taxi she buy crown. Or some vehicle for must say $9 million. You want to hear my talk about how she not have no roof? Well, she not gonna fix her roof. And on the same roof, the little crutches did under, you know. When she put him up, you know, I thought, oh,
no. So Tika, they really put up.
So you miss all of that?
We think, you know, Cuscus don't carry a big good word. I really something.
But him tried.
So them the day.
It look like Tika must maybe me not even know if me believe say she even did that. Me not even know if me want believe her. No wrong. If in the yard catch up, she can give. If she want a grind,
for free.
Because
Yummy.
Miss Marcia, go on the church. Miss Marcia, come down and go pray. Miss Marcia, come down and go pray for your platform.
Yeah, right. Empress Empress Tika bed.
All right.
God, in piece of our kids, them bed.
Jesus.
Connecting.
You hear Miss Marcia?
They know their business.
I tell you, I'm not pay attention. So.
You hear Miss Marcia? What's your pray for your platform?
What ya?
So you're going to let Miss Marcia know that year what going to hear.
I mean, you know what the platform after the politics done, you know what you're going to go into. I mean, you know what wrong with you know.
Munchi, you never come down. Munchi, you know, say anytime.
Can't kick Munchi out of the box.
Munchi, you know, say.
You know, from 6 o'clock before the live, you can't
Munchi, you know, say anytime for your live end, we have to freestyle for y'all 2 hours.
That is why I mean, like, come live, because when we come off